like black or white, or is it like also other races?
Any race. Like,
I think that it being predominantly a white sport, and along with our team being predominantly the same ethnicity, it hasn't really been a topic of conversation at any point, which, looking back, is probably a little disappointing that we don't even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
But in a way, I think it's almost a good thing that we don't really need to discuss it, because nobody sees a different race as anything more than what it is. Nobody judges anybody based on where they're from, or what color their skin is, or what nationality they are, or what religion they believe in.
But you would say your team is predominantly white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, that being said, do you think that there's a racial stereotype with your sport?
I definitely think there's a racial stereotype with mostly white kids playing lacrosse.
Mm-hmm.
The sport is growing, and with that, more races are picking up on it. But for now, lacrosse is a predominantly white sport.
Okay. And you'd agree?
Yeah, I would definitely agree with what Andrew said. I just think that there's just a stigma with it.
A stigma?
Yeah. Just that, the same type of person plays lacrosse. There's not a lot of diversity in the sport.
Mm-hmm. So would you say that might, if there's a young kid, deciding which sport they want to play, do you think that would be a factor in deciding that they want to play lacrosse? You see predominantly white people playing it, so did you ever think about that when you chose to play lacrosse?
I came from the East Coast, and my whole town really plays lacrosse at a young age,
mm-hmm.
so that never really crossed my mind. And I don't think anybody who would be picking up a sport at the age of 8 to 10 would really cross their mind on what race is playing the sport, because they might not even be aware on a national level. They might just see their friends playing and want to do the same.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
So then, do you think, even though that it is just predominantly white, do you think that the sport promotes racial inclusion?
I wouldn't say that it's racial inclusion. I would say that...
Or promotes diversity?
I would say that the sport is definitely trying to promote diversity. There's different things that go on that try to bring in, other races, whether it be our ethnicities, going, to South Africa and being with Uganda kids and trying to get it more prominent down there, or going to inner city places and trying to spread the sport that way with people with different backgrounds. So there's definitely things going on that are trying to diversify the sport. I don't know. I think that we all could be doing a little more in that regard.
I think lacrosse is less racially discriminatory versus financially discriminatory. A lot of the equipment is expensive, especially playing at a young age where you need the good helmets, gloves, elbow pads, shoulder pads for the player's protection, as well as sticks. And the financial stresses, wherever the person may be from, is what can stop somebody from playing lacrosse and their accessibility to resources.
Okay. So then how do you think race is portrayed in the athletics department compared to on campus? Would you say that there's more of an effort to be more racially diverse in the athletic department compared to just on campus?
I don't really think so. I think, from what I've seen,